I'm in the dungeon. The transfers are ongoing. The fans are not happy. The board are extremely disappointed that I didn't get to the latter stages of the Crocky Cup, which is a little bit annoying. And I've sold a lot of players. It's going. Yes, it's going. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Journeyman. Right, so shenanigans have shenaniganed. Happenings have happened. We've sold a bunch of players, probably more than I thought. I knew I had to get rid of Zerbo for 2 million. Okay, that's fine. The youngster can go out on loan. He's the other left winger that I was training, but that's fine. He's only 18. And then Jensen, I was like, I wanted to maybe get rid of him at the end of the season, but he started kicking up a fuss about wanting to join a bigger club and all this sort of stuff. So we got rid of him, and I thought, okay, that's give us a little bit of wages. I don't want to do a full rebuild in January because that's when we're in a relegation fight. That's a bit silly. But then that happened, and I was like, okay, we need to spend a little bit now. We've got a little bit of cash and a little bit of wages. We could loan a couple in, maybe get a couple of dregs, and all good. Then Asaba started kicking up a massive fuss. On one day, let's say a Tuesday, he came to me and said, look, boss, his contract is running out in a year and a half. And he says, you know what? The classic, I think I'm just going to let my contract run out. I'm going to... And I was like, okay, fine, because I'll probably sell you in the summer anyway to make some money. Fine. Very next day, he's like, I want to leave. I want to move to a bigger club. I'm like, why do you just... What's... Okay, fine. And then, so he started kicking up a fuss. So I sold him. I got 4 million quid for him, which is great, but not ideal in this situation. So we've had to do a bit of work. We've played a game as well, which we won. Spoiler alert. So let me take you full. So we've seen older Schaefer before. Just a squad depth centre back, local lad, does the job fine. First player in was Robin Lutz. Not a very good player, admittedly. I was thinking, look, he can sort of fill in at central midfield. He can also fill in at left back if we need him. Not very much wages, little loan, just more squad depth. Okay, because obviously we need first team players, but more so we need just like substitutes and just squad depth. Then we saw that Maggie was transfer listed. We got Stutter first. Another centre-back option, bit more of a first-teamer. Left-footed as well, which is nice. He's come in. I'm pretty pleased with that one. Then we got Maggie, who's transfer listed. We know Maggie's a solid player. Not a long-term fix, but a fix for now. And will do us, even if we sort of move on, we can sell him at the end of the season or have another year of him being hopefully back up. But a solid player. Okay, and then I was like, okay, I would like somebody, even though I want to play quite an attacking left back, I don't want him like full attack. I would like a supportive wing back, but that can actually mark, maybe defend a little bit. Then we Matthias Fjortoft-Lovic, who's 34 years old. He's not here for long, people. He's not here for long. But he's very, very good, all-round, solid player. And I was like, yeah, okay, he's got a decent right foot as well, if needed, but he's decent defensively, he's decent attacking, he's okay physically. I think next season it's going to drop off quite heavily, but he wouldn't take a 6 months contract. But you know what? 1.8k isn't bad. He's got 55 caps, an absolute shit ton of experience. And I thought, that is not a bad signing for us as a sort of tide us over for this season, maybe next season, help keep us up. Okay, like that. Then I found this German guy on the free transfers, Kelvin. Scouts think he's rubbish. I think he's all right. As a backup left back, I don't think he's that bad at all. I think he's a little better than the Scouts. Could be. I blame the Scouts. They could be just terrible and blind, but who knows? But a solid left back option, which is obviously this guy I've loaned out, and the other guy that we were training to be left back, that was like, I'll show you him in a second. Then we got Matteo Luce Arconte. No, that's just the worst pronunciation of that. Let's just... What did I just do? Shit, what did I press? Oh, leadership course. Thank fuck for that. Gee, I thought I'd done something. Okay, we're just going to call him Matt. Okay. Single T, because it's French. another free transfer that was available. Pretty high wages, but again, I'm not expecting this to be a long-term thing. We can maybe sell him in a year's time, get £1 million potentially. He could play as this sort of deep-lying playmaker role or advanced playmaking. He can play as the number 10 and up top as a more of a sort of false 9, a deep-lying forward sort of thing. But mainly here is another central midfielder option, especially with the Saba leaving. And then finally, we just spent a massive 80k on Evans Aqua from Schreidenfurt. Again, another nut guy that can play as the number 10, but we're going to mainly use him as my Mazzella. Because he can actually do that role pretty well, but again, can fill in different colour positions. Not too bad at all. So, like, nobody spectacular, nobody that I'm thinking I can build a team around for the next few years. This is just, please keep us up, and then we'll let you go on to greener pastures, etc. That has allowed us to loan out. I did look at selling this guy because he's quite good, but I don't know what formation I want to do long term. So he might be quite useful. So I'm just loaning him out. I'm getting a team to play about 60% of his wages for the season because he's a local lad as well. He's played for us forever. So ideally, I'd like to keep him, but we don't need him right now. We're going to stick with this formation to the end of the season. We've also got guys coming back from injury. Bailey's just about to come back. Costy's still out. I can't send him back, so we're just not. I don't think we're paying him any because he's from our parent club, but he's stuck with us for now. So more work than I wanted to do, but that has meant that overall balance is now we've got 87 grand in the bank. We're currently spending 58 grand on wages. It's all looking a little bit better, and even the board, which actually might genuinely help us, because latter stages they were really pissed off about this. But also, as you can see, repair the club's financial damage has been done. So, I got a message about it saying how delighted they were. There we go. Look, delighted. No, they don't care. It's not in their notable highlights. I would feel like that's the one that would be quite up there on notable highlights. I've got to be honest. Just made £7 million. No, nothing. It's just sitting there, grayed out. Okay. Oh, that's a bit mildly annoying. They seem so happy in the email. We did have a youth intake preview. That was a little bit while ago, and it is good, which is important because squad depth. We've also got rid of some of the dregs from the under-23s. So overall, it's all going well. And even we've only played one game. We had a friendly because it's a little mini break. We played one game. We won at 2-0. Siggy Lim and Naji getting the goals. Siggy Lim has contracts running out at the end of the season. I gave him a new contract. He took a 2.5 grand pay cut. He gets what we're doing. He understands what we're doing. And I didn't want to lose him mainly because his name's Siggy Lim. That was like a good 80% of the reason why I wanted to give him a new contract, other than him being quite good. Today we're playing Union SG, who are 16th in the league. They are bottom on 13th points. They're bottom on 13 points. We are only 2 points off safety now. If we can beat these dregs, we'll be good to go. So I think we're all caught up. There's no other randomness happening. This guy's leaving at the end of his contract. That's fine. He's not ever gonna. Would have liked to have kept him, but he didn't want to give me a new contract. As soon as there was a sniff of interest, he was like, "Yeah, no, you're dead to me." Right. So Maggie played the last game, and the new guy straight in. None of our good players have had that much interest in them, other than Dia, who I'm just going to call him Alfred. That's such a good name. Love a bit of Alfred action, right? Alfred, there's a few bids for him, but thankfully didn't get pissed off, which is always a nice sign. So overall, it's okay. Let's keep Bailey off. As soon as we get Bailey back, I think we'll be fine. This guy could have a bright future, definitely bright future, 17 years old. I think it's a bit too early for him, and he's struggling a little bit. But until the other guys get back, we don't really. We could play like Aqua up. We could just drop Aqua straight in. Bit more experience. Let's try that. So we've got one debut today in Matt and Aqua and Lovic because he was suspended for the. Doesn't bode well. He was suspended for the first game. Right, lads. Come on. 2 wins in 2. If we can somehow take a tiny team, tiny team, with no money, minus financial damage, form's terrible, sacked their manager, all that good stuff, come in, make £7 million in profit, and stay up, and expand the squad, I think that's decent. The hard bit is staying up. Come on, if we don't have at least a good performance today, then that would be bad. Even if we lose but we just don't create anything. This is nice. Lovic, lovely ball. I'm quite liking this idea of this left back having this much experience. So like the sort of player you need at this level, at this time of the year, with this much on the line. Come on, boys. We've got this the easiest team in the league. Oh, he's been sent off, hasn't he? Oh, on his debut, 25 minutes in. It's not ideal, is it? Okay. Well, I did mainly bring you in as a deep line playmaker, or as a Mazzella. So either way, that works out for us. Joke's on you. He's in his right position. Fuck. Okay. Take a draw. Take a draw. Okay. Hey, we're a dull game. Get it to half time. Nice. Okay. We might be a player short on the pitch, but we have our fans, so play for them and give it everything. Nobody cares. Oh, look, the experienced man, he knows. He could be my key to this whole season. 55 our level, 55 caps to Norway is pretty good. That's not a bad thing to have in the locker. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, my God, he's gone through him again. I think he's got to save that, hasn't he? Poor defending. Oh, it just doesn't do much. Okay, I'm not sure. It's going to be tricky to get back into this game. We've opened the door for the worst team in the league. Okay, we'll just give it last, 12 minutes. You can bomb forward. You could go to advanced playmaker. Right. Don't have much firepower on the bench because until Bailey gets back. Alfred, you can push on a bit more. There's no subs I really want to make. I'm not making any subs then. We'll worry about next game when everybody's dead. Next game. Okay. A little bit longer. Don't want to go too long. Higher tempo. Step up more, boys. Hope for the best. Is there nobody that I can... not terrible. I was playing in number 10. I'll take Stutter off. I feel like I should make a sub. Right. Palumbo. Okay. Well, that was... We had 2 minutes of hope after making some tactical tweaks there. Well, this isn't ideal, is it? We won't have many easier games. The gap is now 3 points. Stupid sending off. I don't see why there's not a team talk that said we only have 10 men. I don't really blame the 10 people here. I don't blame them. It's the dickhead that got sent off on his bloody debut. Okay, well, that's not going to... It wasn't as good as I'd hoped, is it? I was thinking we got a win. Just made transfers. Another poor side. Let's get wins back to back. Morale's through the roof. Then we go on a little cheeky run. Maybe pick up a few points. No. No. Because the new guy decided to lunge someone on the halfway line for no apparent reason in the 24th minute. Over-eager. Let's be generous and call it over-eagerness. Right, there we go. Oh, just when I was trying to... Positive episode, we were making some changes, we made a load of money, and then just like a little punch in the testes, isn't it? Right, thank you very much. What will it be next time? Tune in. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.